Hello everyone and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Horn of the Abyss, the Forged in Fire campaign. These purple heroes are doing all sorts of shenanigans and it's our time to defeat them. But we'll need to move our way through this area to explore and see what's going on. And there's these gloves that have drawn my attention. Actually, I'm going to have Fenrietta here to pick up these various sandworms, aren't I? But first, let's move over this way and see if we can get through these harpies. Because we've got some opportunities up. It's time to take our armadillos for a walk, everyone. Around the cacti over here. What a nice little stroll. I'm sure that armadillo enjoyed that. Let's move these ones via a more shorter route instead. And begin. Now, in theory I should be using Boyd to do this to get the skeletons, but I'm just thinking it's probably best just to get our... just to put our best foot forward, kill the enemies. And, just see if there's anything else to the left over here. I think we don't need advanced tactics at this time. Although it does have its uses. I think we'll just go for the advanced wisdom. I just want to see if there's anything relevant here. There's a quest guard. There's a road to the south. The road to the south is impassable. Totally impassable. Let's see what this quest guard has to say. A small henpecked man I think it's peers over the gate.
No one may pass. My dog ate my wife's dead man's boots and we're not leaving here until I find a replacement.
Okay. So that's what the dead man's boots are for. Although I thought we were going to be crafting the cloak of the undead king. Apparently not. There is another grave here, which could be of note. So, guarded by a horde of vampire lords. Quite a notable guardian. The Alchemist's Lab has its appeal, plus it would allow me to grab additional movement from this rally flag by conducting additional battles. So let's do this now. A glorious victory. I'm noticing multiple quest guards. That being said, there's many golems. So I don't know if we can do this that cleanly, but let's see how we go. This would give us a renewable source of mercury, however, which has its appeal. So we're not really having to deal too much of speed issues, it's just can we kill them all? And halflings do carry plenty of grenades, so that much is not going to be a problem. It's just, do we have the firepower to actually make it through all of this metal before they close in? We shall see. The golems have all chosen to pause to try and make their way over. But they've been getting stuck on each other at this point, and this cactus is providing them no end of pathfinding harm. So... it does look like, though, we have bit up a little bit more than we can chew. We shall see. Just run in there and hit this guy. 7 damage. Not too bad. Alright, it's time for the armadillos to get into the thick of it. Get in there. Huh! 2 armadillos perish. But it gives them a nice punching bag to go after, so that's part of the reason, frankly. We'll give the Grenadiers more time to do what they need to do. Oh, that one got annihilated. So that's where this Bellwether Armadillo stack's gonna have to go. Let's see what else we can do. Cast Stone Skin. And then we'll actually take this place here ourselves. I'll take the extra attack. Because we really need to get rid of these bigger stacks here. They're my more immediate concern. And then we'll loop around here to close the lid on our little fortress. And everyone else just defends. Good job on this armadillo lasting as long as he did. It's kept our halflings nice and safe. So now we'll have our sandworms take this position. Excellent. And then we'll lob grenades at the most powerful stacks. I think these 2 5 stacks need to go. Or is it maybe the 9 stack? I'll kill the 2 5 stacks. We'll move here. Oh, we might lose a halfling. Okay, we did. A single halfling I'm okay with losing. Well, it was a tough battle, but we got to have minimal losses. And we can now grab this again in a moment. Well, we can't this turn now, but might as well grab the resources. So this just is a path that continues, so that's interesting. But it does look like we're not going to get through this anytime soon. It does seem to be that there's like a split between the map, in that there's going to be like a white Keymaster's tent on this side, and then there'll be like a black one on this side, for our heroes to unite as one. So, that's a thing. So Todd... Well, for now I suppose we'll just have you guys meet up like so. You can have your armadillos. Todd, you can go to the warehouse of wood. Excellent. And the windmill. Excellent. Not quite the watering place because I only noticed it at the last moment. But Celestine can visit it. That's a thing. So we can grab some more resources. Does look like there's some grenadiers hidden behind these wolf raiders. They may have to sit there for a while, but at least we can grab these resource generators, which we do need. And well, speaking of resources, we'll grab the sulfur, head over to the gunslingers. We do need someone to crack open the halfling hut here. So let's just have Frederick do that. We won't hire the... Well, we did hire them, but... Someone else can take those off us in a moment. Grab expert logistics from this pikeman here. What more machines do we want, I wonder? I think a first aid tent could be handy. Do we have artillery? No. I'll start with first aid tent. Okay. Well, someone can take these off us on the way back. What's Boyd going to be up to, I wonder? There's manticores, there's some ore. This area is actually fairly contested. There's another grave guarded by a lot of vampires. So as much as we bust into this area, there's actually not a lot we can do without stronger army. I probably could do the Medusa Queens, but not safely. So I'm sort of reluctant to do so. I think let's head out to the north and we'll see what we can find in this area. The pack of liches, for example, is probably doable. Let's enter. So people sort of just leaving. Another well. So Grand Elves, I'm sort of reluctant to fight those because, you know. So let's be in a position to grab these sandworms because they're going to be replenishing in 2 days. So that's a thing. Okay. So Celestine is all the movement that anyone could ever want. Yeah. The Wolf Raiders are guarding the sack. Oh no. Alright, so Todd, can you reach Frederick? You can, well done. You can even reach this grave too, which you are going to do. So you take the slow stuff, stand on the grave, thank you. Let's have Frederick deal with these acids. I think it's time for a nice mass haste, don't you? We'll repair up our automatons. And shoot the birds. Well, you might as well torch the birds as well. Fried chicken, eh? I don't know fried stormbirds as flavoursome, but, you know, it could be a thing. Oh, it's the sign. The Avlar Merchant Guild Trading Post. Fair enough. I see we've got some rogues guarding the bridge. And I see it's the campfire of Crusades there, I guess. We might as well approach these enemies and kill them with the power of love and bullet and mechanical claw. Can't forget that. At least this is a terrain where these knights that are so rusty can actually get the oil they need, eh? Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the army's developing. I'd like to get a nice boost of gunslingers soon. Because they've been doing good work. Oh! I didn't realise the first aid tent can actually heal sentinel automatons? What? That's a thing? I didn't realise it was a thing, but apparently so. Because they're immune to resurrection, but I guess they're not immune to cure. Or first aid. That's wild. So, I could do this, but I'd actually rather get onto the campfire, frankly. I'll grab the campfire and then get onto the wall. Oh, that's... No. I must accept my responsibility for not actually doing the math. I must accept my mistakes. Alright. Can we do these mechanics? I think we should be able to do these mechanics. Yes, we can do the mechanics. It turns out that is possible. Well, thank you, mechanics. I'm not surprised that wagon's empty. They probably specifically coded it to be so. Let's make sure we have Sam in position to purchase these gunslingers. So that's done. Yeah, we worry about getting other... I suppose we could unlock the... We could unlock these guys. Maybe. We wouldn't be able to get there in time. We'd have to hire someone fresh. Like Bertram. But it is worth it. It is additional tropes. We could get another loan as well. That'll almost pay for the, pay for this. And of course he's going to pay for himself in like a week, right? So... We'll purchase these this next turn. That way we actually have the mechanics. We're just going to get really good at grabbing everything. We need a lot more mercury for this. That alchemist lab's going to be doing good work. Okay. So, Sam will keep here. Todd will be digging next turn. Bertram's happy where he is. Boyd. I'm not the happiest in the world to be doing this lich fight. Let's see how it goes. That's probably acceptable. I'm not sure if there's really a lot I can do about that. I mean, I can wait. I guess I could cast Stone Skin. We'll do that. We'll cast Stone Skin. And I can get on top of them next turn. Okay, so I am killing a stack immediately. That being the case, one more try. We'll cast Stone Skin. And we're just gonna have the skeletons defend. We're not gonna have them go forward. Because that way we get to keep the range penalty. There is a madness in the method. Or is it a method in the madness? Ding! I guess there's magic arrows. We don't even have magic arrow. Never mind. I suppose I do have Slayer. Which... I mean, I guess... this could be used to kill, ghost dragons, right? Because I noticed there's those ghost dragons over there. Okay, so we lost half the skeletons. That's a nice boost. We certainly want to be upgrading these skills. So let's go for the advanced offense for now. We'll raise 3 skeletons, and we gain access to this area. It's a nice area. Let's start by examining the Seer's hut. After the fight against the liches, you wearily look inside the hut. Inside you see a huge cauldron, and a necromancer mixing up some concoction in it.
I saw how you dealt with the liches, says the necromancer. I admit I am impressed. You see, in recent years I have been studying the process for creating new types of undead dragons, but the Necromancers Guild of Jadam banned this research, fearing the dragons would go out of control. Fools! Cowards! They have absolutely no idea what power they are shunning away. I have recently discovered a patently new way to create ghost dragons, but I don't have enough alchemical materials to experiment with. It is hard to gain sufficient supplies of mercury in these lands, but I am sure that you can help me. As a reward, I could give you a few of the ghost dragons I have already created.
Okay, so if we return with 40 mercury, a lot, and mercury is in high demand. Like, look at this. Mercury, it's like, we need a lot of mercury. But, ghost dragons, not a bad thing. I'll pick up this obstructing ore. Lots of wraiths. In other words, no more spell points. But there is some mercury here. Let's see if we can avoid losing skeletons. And I should probably just cast now. What's their speed? Let's just slow them. Because I'm not good at any mana after this fight, so... Wait. We just get to enjoy this animation a few times together. Look at that. The nice little spiral, the sparkles. Who knew undead were so pretty? You know, maybe this is the origin of Twilight. Sparkling wraiths. Alright. Defend, wait. I imagine the top ones are going to stay at a skeleton range. It looks like they are. Yep. But they will be able to close in next turn, so we shall defend. But the sandworms can pounce on something. So let's pounce up here. And then we'll duck back, forcing the race to come just that little bit closer. Okay, now let us murder this stack. Alright, it's now time to take some damage. Or is it? Because we can hide in the corner. There we go. That's a much nicer result. 1 skeleton lost, 5 skeletons raised. Now that's stonks right there. Undead. The original version of, the stock market, I guess. Let's grab this Shield of the Yawning Dead. Your troops discover an eerie shrine dedicated to the undead. You bless the shrine, causing the stone shield emblem above the altar to crack. Underneath it is a real shield, which you decide to separate from this unholy place. But we'll take the +3 defense skill, that's useful. Okay, that's Boyd all done for this turn. Everyone else is content. Let's end turn. Oh, we see a pirate ship. I wonder who this could be. And they've landed. If there is scouting, then there must also be someone to handle the scouts working for the adversary. There was now such a man in Burton, Malicor by name, sweet-talking and courteous. He could make just about anyone feel at ease, inducing them to share even what they did not know about themselves. And now he had busted a pirate spy. The interview procedure for those seeking employment as gunslingers, long and confusing for an uninformed onlooker, once again proved to be effective. The candidate broke down over an unexpected question about the best way to spend a large paycheck that came completely against the conversation's flow. At the interrogation, this swaggering, insolent character first laughed, spewed threats, claiming to fear neither beatings nor death, and that it would certainly be avenged. However, just a minute spent in the company of the automaton that carefully laid certain parts of the prisoner's body and it's more or enough. Wow, carefully. Just let's send in the mechanical spider and we'll just hold your limbs. We'll just hold them. It's you know, it's just affordances. The latter suddenly developed extraordinary eloquence. Excerpts from the interrogation report. Lured several enchanters to his side, promising each one a spellbinder's hat. Fooled the old dolts, of course, but now they seem to have no choice. Dargem laughs at your firecrackers and bullets. He's sure he'll squash you like roaches. What's more, he has several strongholds where his retainers are nested. You can't get Dargem, unless, of course, you can walk on water. Well, call us Jesus, because we'll figure it out. After all, Frederick is a water magic man, so, you know, we'll figure it out. So, Henrietta's sort of just going to sit tight for a little while, because I want her to be in position for this. I suppose we can examine this for the moment. Not really filling up for the Vampire Lords, gotta be honest. Okay, we need to get some wyverns for that. Do we have a way to get wyverns with the Dragonfly Hive? So we'll do that. Okay. Let's do our side quests. So we'll rebuild this foundry, recruit the engineers, purchase the mechanics. Excellent. We can even get back into town at good time. But maybe we shouldn't get all the way, and we should instead remain there so we can purchase more next week. That makes sense. Okay, Celestine can... basically needs to be in a similar position to grab all these resources. She can grab the ore in the meantime, but she should start on the derrick, and next turn she'll move from there. Sam is already in position. Good girl, Sam. And Todd shall now dig and grab the Spirit of Oppression out of the ground and 1200 gold. Not the most impressive gold ever extracted, but, you know, we'll take it. Now, what's next? Well, Frederick has adventures of his own to conduct. Let's go murder these rogues. They are guarding a bridge, and we want to access this bridge. Shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, that was easy. We have the bridge. And the 700 coin. Alright. I suppose in this game it is gold, isn't it? Because I'm always thinking Age of Empires 3, but... Skull Helmet, though. That's another piece of the armour of the damned, if we're so inclined. No trolls attacking us as we go over the bridge. That's a little bit uninspired, I suppose, but we'll manage. We don't want to go too deep. Well, I accidentally attacked these men, so we shall kill them, because accidents happen, am I right? We'll just mass slow them. That'll make them feel better about, you know, this rude interruption of mine. Because, you know... You see, they're feeling better about the fact that I just attacked them accidentally. Look at how happy that guy is to just march to his death. You know, I'm glad we're all coming together to be a part of this moment, so... Now, we should have plenty of damage. I'm not too concerned. Yeah. Just gonna hold off on these guys. Everyone can move forward. A nice double hit will finish off this bottom stack. I think we should move out of the way. And there we go. Accidents happen, but we are okay. The Minotaur Kings didn't really mind. We just murdered them. A horde of steel golems, though, that may mind. A quest gate? That's curious. I wouldn't mind getting access to this warehouse of Mercury if we need the Mercury badly, frankly. Can we do a horde of steel golems? Because that is a lot. Mercury is in short supply. These sandworms might actually be friendly now that I think about it. Because they're locked behind two different guards. And there's this quest gate too. How are we doing for movement? We got some movement. Could I get to this grave in time? I probably could. Let's try to be optimal. I'm always being encouraged to be optimal. Let's take this fight. It's going to be a little bit tough though, but we can manage. So we'll start off with the mass slow. We'll hold off on all of our attacks. There's no morale to worry about, but steel golems are the fastest of the golems, and I've always liked the model that they've made for the steel golems. It really reminds me of the Heroes 2 sprite in a very like sort of faithful way. Actually, that guy could have gone forward. Well, we'll do a wait turn now. It's probably better to do a wait turn in the first place. So the key difference with this golem versus the others is that it just has an extra few points of speed, which means even when slowed, they're a lot faster than the other golems. Okay. So we kill 8 in a single swing. Good to know. So we'll make sure the top units can deal with this one here. Actually, we'll just kill it now. There we go. Shatters into a million pieces. We'll, we're now getting full damage shots, which is excellent. We do have these 20 stacks to do with still. Might be time to haste our grenadiers away from there. Well, this is an excellent shot. Let's make that a blessed shot. There we go. Get in there. And torch them both! Oh, look at that. 10 kills. Excellent. That's what we like to see. Oh, yes. Let's get into the music. I'm having a good time. There we go. So we've murdered them all quite well. Let's grab the expert offense at this time. Well, I think we're only going to get one more level. In that case, it's probably more powerful I get expert fire magic before expert offense. So I'm going to work towards that because I'm only going to get one more level this map. And I can grab expert offense at any time. Like, it obviously is going to make my automatons better, but expert fire magic makes things like berserk a lot more powerful. So grab the portion of Mercury. We'll then pounce on the Wolf Raiders. We're just gonna not risk it. We're just gonna slow. Thank you very much. Now you can come towards us, because I'm sure one of you is gonna start feeling happy, joyous, and I'm just gonna say, have a grenade instead. You know, it's a different form of happiness. It's an alternative. And we live in a world of substitutes these days. There we go. And we actually pretty much dead on the point get there. I don't know if Frederick should be the one digging, but he's going to be there on time, which is sort of what matters really. And there's a lot of Mercury, so we could actually get closer to those ghost dragons that we initially suspected. But let's wrap up the turn. We'll do the churchyard and then we'll call it a video. So let's attack the churchyard. We're completely... well, I was going to say bone dry on mana. Considering we're undead, that seems about right actually. But, you know... Let's just split them up. There we go. Nice and split. The sandworms have been doing a good job for Boyd. You know, gotta acknowledge that. So we could attack and take one attack, or just run and take one attack. I think it's just better to get in there. Get in there. Kill a stack. We'll take one hit. There we go. I think we lost an extra skeleton, but... oh, we raised a lot, and we did get the Loins of Legion. And some money, which is nice. Like, that will be useful next turn when we've got all these units to hire. But for now, we're going to call it a video. Thank you all for watching. When we come back next time, more Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Horde of the Abyss, the Forged in Fire campaign, Dead or Alive! Yes!